Alright, sorry about that. That was a real challenge for a bit there. I was having some issues going live on Behance, but we made it. We're here. How's everybody doing? It is Christmas Eve here in the land of Ohio, also the land of ice and snow and negative, 20-degree temperatures. How's everybody doing? Teresa's here, Garrett's here, George is here. George is saying hello and happy weekend. Keep it up with the good work. You're such an inspiration to many of us. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Welcome, Yoann. And Nick says the tundra. Indeed. Hope you're all having a good weekend. I think Odari was live earlier. I'm live now. Tomorrow, I think Bliss is going to be doing a stream, so lots of people to hang out with this weekend. We're going to be working on our Krampus. I'm going to switch over so you can see my screen. There we go. Oh, it looks like I'm a little bit loud on the mic. Let me know. Let me know if it's alright. The volume, everything. Bliss is here as well. Momita says, Christmas greetings to you all. Welcome and thank you. Bliss, you'll be streaming. Bliss is streaming tomorrow. So be sure to follow Bliss and check it out. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll be going anywhere either because the weather's so bad. Bliss says, thanks. You're welcome. Here we are. You'll notice we've got some cheese hanging out on the top shelf up here. I finished that out and added everything to the scene. She says, I had to push hoodie. It's cold in South Florida. I was talking to my mom earlier, who said it was like 48 in Florida, so very cold. Also in Florida as well. And Bliss probably also experiencing the cold, crappy weather that we've got here in Ohio. Anyways, we gotta work on Krampus, where we left off last week. Hoping to get this finished, or at least as much as I can get finished on the stream. If I finish up Krampus, like I kind of said, I'm gonna just fill in these shelves and the steps, and that will probably be it for finishing this out, since we've got really everything else done for the most part. So let's get into it. I'm just going to isolate my group. I've got my layers panel over here. Let's make sure we put that on our screen. Actually, let's do a quick reset of my workspace, just to tidy things up a little bit here. Minimize that, and then I will isolate this group, and then we can isolate our Krampus. Why is there something in here? What is that? Is there like a stray point? We don't know. We'll never know. That's fine. This is fine. I don't know what that extra... Oh, I've got some, like, random bits. That's right. We'll show them all. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was starting to work on this, and I wasn't really happy with it. Now I remember. Corey's making hot sauce to stay warm. This is, yeah, get down to 6 degrees Fahrenheit. It's currently... It's starting to warm up finally, but it was... Gosh, at the coldest, I don't know what it was. I feel like at the coldest, the actual temperature was -4. But it's slowly creeping up. It was supposed to be done... This storm was supposed to be done. It's currently 1 degree, and it feels like -31. It's slowly creeping up, but it was supposed to be done this morning, and it is not. It's still blowing around and snowing out there. So, Neural, welcome to the stream. Was saying, of course, my HVAC has just started acting weird. Oh no, I didn't want to call for maintenance, so they can come to my rescue post haste. Momita is asking what we're doing in the live. We're working on this illustration. We're working on adding Krampus, which is in a state, as you can see. I'm actually going to go out. The hand I've got kind of separated out here. So, Corey's bottling the habanero and roasted tomato hot sauce. Although I realized a bit too late that I am out of bottles. Yes, sadly. Unfortunately. Also, if you're joining on Twitch or YouTube, welcome. We're simulcasting over there. I'm working on Krampus, which is a mythological holiday creature, I suppose, to put it in a way. That is like a half, I don't know what would you call Krampus? Half like ram, half goat, half person kind of a thing. And I got stuck on the what I'm gonna do with the mouth here, and I'm still not entirely sure how I want to handle this, to be honest with you. But we'll figure it out. Because I wasn't happy with the way this, what I had drawn, was looking. So, I'm not sure. So, Bliss is saying, has a lot of halves, yeah. Bliss is currently roasting a brisket. I did the one rib roast, but I ate it, and I'll do another for New Year's Eve. Wow, dang, Bliss, I'm coming to your house. Half Saint Nick, half Baphomet? What is that? What is a Baphomet? Y'all, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm not up on the lingo. Anti-Claus. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you know. If you do a search for Krampus, you will get a lot of creepy, creature-y looking things. I'm wondering if we give it... See, I'm so torn. I guess I should probably figure out what I'm doing with the face. Some of these have, like, skull faces. I just did, like, a Google search. Some of these have skull faces, and some of them kind of look like Klingons with beards. So I'm not sure what direction I'm going to... Like, what do I want my creature to look like? That is the question. I don't know if I like the facial hair. Although I do like... There's this one here that's got kind of like... Instead of facial hair, it's got like a... Almost like a... scarfy thing? Like a scarf? That could work. Bliss says, Jack, do you go running when it's cold like this? Oh my gosh, Bliss. We were just talking about this morning. No, I feel like I read once that you're not supposed to, like, really go running outside when it's, like, below freezing, which would be below 32F. So I do not run in less than freezing temperatures. There was a person running, though, this morning outside, and without, like, one of those, like, what are they called? The, like, face coverings. And I was like, your lungs probably hate you right now. I can't even imagine breathing -3-degree air. I don't know. I couldn't do that. That would be too much. But you know, you go, do you. But no. Alright. Oh, man. Maybe it would also help to put a nose in. So many details to work out. So I don't want to do facial hair. I'm gonna do the, like, thing that I talked about. But this needs a nose. And I don't know. Human nose. Creepy. I love this song, by the way. Or like beastie nose. What does a... Or we just put like a... Do like a... I don't know. I don't know! The struggle. You just give it like a skull nose. Might be enough. I don't want to dwell on it because we need to finish this, and so I'm just gonna make decisions. That could work. Let's say I can't imagine at all I would have the ear and sinus issues if I walked outside like that. I mean, yeah, I would not be a happy person. All right. All right, I even started to add like a tooth. All right, let's hide that. Paste this in front. Don't know. Creepy. That's very Grinch. Not really the vibe I'm going for. I don't know. I think this was probably better. Make the face a little bit smaller now. I'm just gonna do some cleanup here. Make sure I've got smart guides on and snap this into place. That looks better. I'm just trying to bring everything together here. It's better already. What says that previous mouth made it look like he was shocked and guilty because he was caught doing something. Yeah, eating goods. I like those changes. Well, that's good. We're headed in the right direction. Before I add in the teeth, I think I'm gonna try something else here as well. I'm going to start with a circle. Too much of a change. Let's go 90. Let's do like 10 increments of 10. No, we need this needs to be 80 at least. 85. 90. We'll do 95. Let's group these, paste in front. You can't really see that, but that's okay. Teeth. It looks even more sinister, Bliss says. That's good. That's what we're going for. We're going for the sinister vibe. Corey's just chomping at the bit for the teeth. I did start with one as kind of an example, and I wasn't happy with the way that it looked, so we're gonna redraw. Let me look up here. One of my sort of go-to when I need to do stuff like this is canine skulls from the front view. Tends to be what I like to look at as a reference. And I'm also going to pull this out. Because it will be easier for me to draw this from a front view, I think. Alright, let's start in the middle. a little big. I'm gonna make these smaller, at least narrower. This is sort of like my midline. Ooh, Alfonso, thank you so much for the follow. I should probably not go too crazy with the teeth. I should probably keep it pretty simple. And then we'll do one larger one. We'll see if that's enough. A little bit off center. I might actually need to adjust the mouth instead. We need to add 2 more lower teeth. That looks better. That looks better. Hey, Shuffle! Hey, Alessandra. Bronk's here! Hey, Bronk. Hey, Jack, everyone. Just passing by to say hello and wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you all as well. Frank, Garrett, Mikhail, welcome. Of course, it's too late. There's a bag of teeth under the stairs. I don't know what that was about. Alessandra saying, hey everyone, happy Saturday and Catterday as well. That's right, it is Catterday. Catterday, Saturday, holiday, holidays. Teresa says, my Illustrator, did you lock parts of the mouth? My Illustrator selects things so easily that are underneath. No, what I did is I just drag and then I, holding down shift, I'll just deselect by clicking, the mouth again. So, drag to select everything and then just holding down shift and clicking, I'll deselect whatever it is I don't want. Or I'll actually hold down shift and drag to deselect multiple things at once. So, you can drag to select everything, but you can also deselect the same way. Like, so shift not only selects multiple things, but it deselects things as well when you're holding it down. So I realize I've never actually explained that before out loud, so that's a thing that I do a lot, so apologies. Yeah, we need to add some. We've got an awkward space there to fill in those teeth. But you could also lock as well. I mean, I think I'm gonna stretch these out a bit. I'm just trying to make this spacing look natural. Well, I've done my job. Teresa's mind is blown. There we go. Teeths. Now we need to go down here and sort this space out here. I think I'm going to scale all of these down a bit more. So I have space in the middle to add one more. a little bit more. I'm just trying to make this look like everything fits together nicely. There we go. Bottom teeth are always more crowded. Now we've got some more space, we can scale these up. Alright. There we go, there's the teeth. I think that's gonna be our teeth. We're gonna make some adjustments though, because these are quite strong. I don't want them to be quite so strong. I'm gonna group all of them. Thinking how I want to blend these in. If I want to use a gradient or a harder shadow. We're going to use my friend the offset path. Bring it down, 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 down. Let's try -2. Oh, you know, that's going to be a bit of a problem with our top teeth here, isn't it? We can fix it. I'm going to fix that by cutting those shapes out. Bottom part here. Where are you? Oh, I don't have it open anymore since I reset my workspace. Oh no, I do have it. Where are you, Pathfinder? Here you are. There we go. You're giving me problems. Let's make you 100. Let's make you 100. And let's group this, pull this all the way up, and bring us down to 25. I think we need to do this again. I only copied part of it. Okay. We're going to group this. I'm just trying to make them look more set back in the mouth. You can see that I just like a little bit of shading. Alright, I don't think we need our example there anymore. Looks pretty good. Let's take a look at it outside here. Looks pretty good. I also need to figure out what I plan on doing with those eyes. I've left them just kind of as they are at the moment. Maybe they do need to be just 100% white. I'm hesitant to do anything like although we could. I think if we're gonna do this though, we should probably go with something that's a little bit more noticeable as red. Thoughts? One vote for the red. Alright, we'll go with it. There we go. I do want just to have white, vacant eyes there. But maybe the red adds a little something. Teresa likes the red. Alessandra thinks this is looking great. Thank you, Alessandra. What next? I need to fix the contrast on the horns. So we either need to go a lot darker on them or lighter. And I'm not sure which direction I want to go. Let's go out here and see what it looks like. Or we go dark. The dark feels very heavy though. I think it needs the lighter, personally. I know, I need to fix this. This is probably a good opportunity now to fix this mess that I've left here since I was messing with the position and everything. I need to make a copy of these for reasons. And then I'm going to expand them. Could you do a 3D effect like a boulder and plate? We could. I'm gonna add the lines on them like a ram's horns have. But I need to clean. You can see here that I've just made like an absolute mess of this. And I need to fix it. I'm gonna try and cut this. Paste in front. That looks better. This was me trying to work non-destructively and like not cut all these pieces and parts out here. This is kind of a mess, so I'm just gonna pull that down. I'm just gonna merge all of that to get rid of that. Oh no, we're gonna leave it. No, we're gonna merge it. Alright. Okay. And then these pieces back here are actually going to be really dark, since they're go behind the head. And I don't need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. I left some lines somewhere. Hey there. Alright, I need these. To figure out because these ram's horns have like texture to them. So let me figure out the line that I need first. This is gonna be dark. This is gonna need to be a custom width profile, I think. Dragging to the center. And this is also gonna have round corners. I am going to be very cognizant while doing this of which points are where. So this point needs to go around. I'm gonna try and do like, that was actually pretty close to being halfway already. And then around. This is gonna be really small. Zoom in here. Alright, let's see if I can make this happen. I'm gonna go ahead and make this 0.75. Alright, I need to look at my layers panel. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna find this paste in front. I need this one to come first, and then this one to be next. Okay, so I've got them all in order. I'm going to select all three here. And I'm going to make a blend. And then I'm going to say object, blend. Alright, this is not rotated the way that I wanted it to be, so we're going to fix it. Alright, it wants to go that way. There we go. This is... unintentionally causing me problems. Let's do this shorter. In shorter pieces. That's worse. Why is this all kinds of... Path here's all kinds of messed up. There we go. What are you doing? There you go. Now I don't know what's happening here. Wow. That is just something. Alright, we're done with that nonsense. We'll just do this the old way. You know what? I wonder if we can make this a brush. That might solve our problem. Do I want a pattern brush? Yeah, but I want it to be rotated. Let's try a pattern brush. And I want to probably add some spacing, but for now, we're just going to leave it. Delete all this nonsense. Copy this and apply my brush to it. There we go. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to add this to my profile so I can reapply that profile. There we go. Bam. That's what I'm looking for. Although now I think it's gonna be all kinds of. I'm gonna have to sort out the ears again. Yep. I am. Wrong one. Yeah, this is gonna be messed up. It's okay. We can fix it. Fixing it will be easier than making it happen. I'm not sure what's happening here. Why is this one not aligning? I mean, you need to make this a little bit smaller. You can see that it's like off. Let's go. And we'll make. I'm gonna isolate this. No, not that. This guy. I'm gonna isolate this. I just want to make it smaller right there, but I was having trouble selecting it with my, here we go. I want it to be closer to the edge of my shape here. Okay. I'm gonna need to make the brush itself a little bit thinner as well. Go. Looks better. So much easier than trying to do it by hand. Lots of people are joining the chat. Rick, Katarina, welcome. I know I'm like in the zone right now, so I'm not paying attention to you, and I am terribly sorry for that. I will say hello to everybody as soon as I finish the thought here, so to speak. There we go. Just making this fit a little bit better. Alright. This side is still kind of wonky. There we go. Right. Rick says, hi Jack, Merry Christmas, and best wishes to you and your family. Thank you for all the streams this year. Happy New Year, and the best for 2023. Thank you, Rick. Same to you. Thank you for joining. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Frank says, this horn turned out well. Bam, horn. Elsider says, I'm on my way to go get caramel cake. Yum. Share some with the chat, please. I want some caramel cake. Guys, I made some cookies yesterday. It was not a good time. They tasted good, but they spread way too much. I don't know. I feel like the recipe I followed just was not a good recipe. Kevin saying, wow, Jack can't do it. It can't be done. It can be done. Blends, yeah, the blends are... sometimes they work great, and then sometimes they don't. And sometimes it be like that, you know? Of course, they're tasty. I'm gonna eat one right now. I mean, they taste very good. They just, I wanted one thing, and they were another thing, you know? And they ended up being really difficult to bake, because they spread so much. They were those, cornflake marshmallow cookies, like they make at Milk Bar. Bliss said, are they soft and chewy? No, see, that's what I wanted, like soft and chewy cookies, and I got like thin, because they spread so much. They were like thin and crispy in a way that I wasn't a fan. Although I will say, if you're looking for a soft and chewy recipe, I am a huge fan of the series Eats. Kenji's chocolate chip cookie recipe is my go-to, by far. The only downside to Kenji's recipe, and all, I feel, really solidly good chocolate chip cookie recipes is that you have to refrigerate them overnight. I don't know what it is about, like, refrigerating them overnight, the dough overnight, seems to result in cookies that hold their shape better, which is what I did for this dough. I don't think it was I think the recipe was just, there was too much. If I were to make it again, this particular one that I did yesterday, I would make it with, like, half the quantity of the cornflake stuff. They have you make this cornflake stuff where you take the cornflakes and you mix them with melted butter. I did brown butter because that is, if a recipe is going to call for melted butter, I'm going to make brown butter. I'm just saying. So I made the brown butter and I mixed it with the cornflakes and powdered milk and sugar, and you bake it in the oven. But they had you make a whole sheet pan of it, and I felt like it was way too much for these cookies. So, anyways, that was a really long story. Kevin said, I think using Crisco instead of butter helps with the chewiness. Yeah, I feel like there was like a Cook's Illustrated or one of those Instagram accounts that does like those comparisons or whatever, where they test out a bunch of different recipes and they only change one variable. I feel like they did one where they used different like, you know, vegetable oil, butter, a percentage of some and the other, Crisco, etc. So, Bliss says brown butter is golden nectar, and the ghee I make is really brown butter. That's clarified. It's just, it tastes so good. It adds such a flavor, such a good flavor to baked goods. Anyways, on a rant. Sorry about that. Anyways, what was I doing? I was gonna decrease. So this looks good, but you can see that, like, from a distance, it really takes over. So I think it, I think we need to adjust this, and I might just need to adjust the brush itself. So I'm just gonna pull that out, and I'm gonna try to just narrow it a bit. And see if I can just... Oh, I need to open up my brushes panel. Try a couple of things. I'm gonna hold down Alt and drag it in. Oh, that made it worse. Okay, undo. What we need to do is actually probably adjust the spacing. Double click into this, and I'm going to actually increase the spacing. Okay, and it also messed up my stroke with profiles, but I can reapply them. We can also try making them lighter. Mercurial says, I almost missed Krampus. No, you made it, Mercurial. Happy Catterday. Teresa says, interesting. Let's actually try looks better. Let me see if I can just cheese it using a hue shift. Not gonna let me change color. Oh, why you be like this? All right, let's drag this out. I'm gonna change this to black. And then I'm going to alt drag it. You did change to black, yeah? No, you didn't. Okay. Black. I know, this is such a pain at the moment. And now we can adjust the color. There we go. And then we're going to add some shading over top of this too. So, it's fine for now. I think I'm going to go with that. Although it does blend up. We need to pull it back a little bit more. Let's do 65. Okay. It's like something really weird happening here. I can see it. Okay, let's see. So can I just delete that? I'm just gonna delete that. I don't actually need the back. That's better. And Corey's bragging about eating cookies right now. That was weird. Actually, I'm going to leave that. And I think I'm going to use a clipping mask. Once we get to this point here. Who knew that these were going to be such a pain? Alright. Yes, the rare Mercurial sighting in the chat. Everybody's saying hi. Alright, come on. There we go. That looks good. Alright, and it doesn't interfere as much now. This kind of follows the curve of my eyebrow. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So much work. All right, now let's add some shadows. I'm just gonna freeform it. Let's bring the size down so I can see what I'm doing. Just trust me on this. Just trust me. I just need to be looking at only this right now. I'm going to actually copy this shape, so I'm going to probably use it a couple of times. I don't like the way this one turned out. I'm gonna redraw it. I am going to pull this all the way down. Oh, right. Teresa says Illustrator is really like a big fancy calculator. Oh yeah. Corey's trying to get not to get hot sauce on the cookies. Corey's sharing links. Nick's hopping over. Mercurial had to go get cookies. What kind of cookies are you making, Mercurial? I'm gonna add a highlight. I kind of want to see how this looks all together before I go over to the other side. Chocolate chip, and you keep extras in the freezer. That's smart thinking. There we go. That's looking better. Looks more like how I had envisioned in my head. Now I need to repeat the entire process on the other side. I have a line selected and I don't know where it is. Oh, I have looks like I had made some extra points. Alright, let's clean some of this up here. Alright, we're gonna grab both of these. Make sure this is in here. Gonna group the mouth. The nose is already grouped. I'm gonna put these with the mouth. group that. Nose, eyebrows, eye details, all of the eye parts together. This is something. Let's unhide it. Oh, this was my sketch. I don't need that anymore. I'm just going to pull that out. I think I've got a sketch down here too. I do. I'll pull both of those out. And alright, now I think we're ready to fix this side. Material also did the melt a roll on a pretzel and squish it with another pretzel thing. Good stuff. Yeah, those are good. I agree with that statement. Alright, I'm just gonna start. Pretty much do the same thing on this side. Going inside my group. Group all of that together. Delete that extra point. Paste this in front. Actually, yeah. All right. Copy and paste this whole thing. Object, path, outline stroke, join, and then I only want this piece. Copy and paste just to have a copy of it. Bring it down and then create that shape that I need. There we go. Adjust as needed. Of course, I would not go onto a chocolate chip. Sounds dangerous. I would. That's a you. That's a you. I would go on a chocolate chip. Frank said it out. Bye everyone. Merry Christmas. Take care. Bye Frank. Thanks for joining the stream. I hope you have a good holiday, New Year. That goes for everybody joining. You know. I will be back next weekend doing another stream. But if I don't see you, have a happy new year and all that jazz. I have to sort this shape out. Okay. Is that Sammer or Samer or just Mers? Let me know in the chat. Welcome either way. Just want to make sure I've got your name pronunciation correct. But welcome. And we're going to do the same thing. And I'm going to forget which one I need to grab. Okay, there we go. Grab this. There we go. You can see I need to make a little adjustment here. Getting a little crazy. Sammer? Okay. Welcome, Sammer. Mikiro saying, agreed. Corey, if somebody poured warm milk over the chocolate chip, we'd be in deep cocoa. You are... That made me laugh, Mercurial. What are you doing? I'm working on an illustration that I've been working on for entirely too long. But, this is the Phantom Pantry, and I'm working on a Krampus here to fit it with the holiday spirit. But I'm in like this weird isolation mode right now, so you can't actually see the whole picture. Let me finish up what I'm doing here, and then I will zoom out for you. There we go. There's our Krampus. I'm gonna pull out all the pieces and parts now that we've got the situation sorted here that I don't need anymore. All the stuff that's part of the original sketch. And I'm gonna put it on the working layer. And then just hide that. Alright, the horn details look pretty good. I need to work on blending some of this together now. But obviously you can see that I kind of just used straight fills to differentiate the hand in the foreground from the hand in the background, but I think we need to work on that. We are at that point, I think. Maybe I just let's go in here. There's our Krampus. Place like this. I think maybe it's just a matter of this arm being dark. It does need some differentiation. I guess now is a good time to figure out if this Krampus is wearing an outfit or is just a beastie, like a furry beast. It looks like most Krampuses are kind of furry creatures. Let me think about how I want to do this. Do I want to add another shape kind of behind the face? Decisions that we must make. Or do I want to add this on behind? The wind is crazy outside. I don't know if you can hear that. So let me kind of show you what I mean. Now that I've got some started, we could add this behind. Although that looks kind of dumb. I think we should just add it over top. I don't know. If we put it over... do it this way. I feel like then I have to like add on to this. And do like... See what I mean? Esmeralda, welcome. Mikiro says, oh yeah, did you get hit by the monster storm? Yes, we did get hit by the monster storm. I think we were pretty lucky in that we didn't actually get... We never, like, lost power or anything like that. So, that was a good thing. Oh, I did this all in, like, weird pieces and parts. So now I have this, like, awkward... space here. I don't know. Now it just looks like Krampus has weird hair. So. I'm thinking. About how I want to do this. Esmeralda's asking if this is Satan. No, this is Krampus. Krampus is just a like mythological. Look, you can look it up. Like a Christmas. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to look up the mythology of Krampus. Krampus is a horned anthropomorphic figure in Central Eastern and Eastern Alpine folklore of Europe who, during the Advent season, so the now time, December and January, scares children who have misbehaved, assisting St. Nicholas or Santa Claus. So, the pair visit children on St. Nicholas Day or night, which is December 6th. So, there you go. So we, to give you some backstory, I suppose, we are creating Krampus to fit in with our project that we started back in October. We started working on this creepy, it's meant to be a very creepy basement scene with brains in jars and arms hanging from the... It's meant to be a creepy... pantry with we've got the spaghetti eyeballs, a little cat there. So, a little bit of darkness. Nothing wrong with that. And we are just kind of making it seasonally appropriate by adding a Krampus, which is like bit creepy, but fits with the vibe of the rest of the kind of overall scene, you know what I mean? And now I'm just kind of figuring out what I'm doing with this. I'm not really digging the hair that I added, to be honest with you. I kind of want to go... I think I want to go all up with the hair. So we're going to delete this. I'm going to isolate this. I'm going to pull this up. I think I want to go extreme. I might actually need to just totally redraw this, but... yeah, let's start from the outside. And I'm gonna come down here. And we're gonna go... there we go. Something like this. And I can see that this needs to actually be the highest point. It's kind of reminding me of is it Frosty? Frosty the Snowman that has the like stop motion version where there's the two characters, the ice one and the heat one, right? Or am I thinking of another one? There's like a one in the stop motion that has the hot guy, heat. Cold, stop motion. Snow Miser and Heat Miser from... I don't remember. From the Year Without a Santa Claus. It's giving me the Heat Miser. Yeah. Bliss got it. Bliss says it looks like make him look like his name would be Chad. Yeah, we're gonna not do that. She says, yes, he's grumpy because the cat's eating all the spaghetti. He wants some. Yeah, there we go. Bliss is saying the Bumble. Is that from Rudolph? Yeah, that's from Rudolph. That's the Yeti from Rudolph. I'm Mr. Icicle, I'm Mr. Snow. Corey's got it. It makes me want to watch that movie now. Let's look up the heat miser. Or is it the ice? No, it's the heat one is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Alright, let's bring this back down. I'm just gonna kind of continue this. I actually think this is gonna work out pretty nicely. This is gonna be behind the antlers here. Antlers? These pieces. So, with that in mind, we're gonna add some ears here. And then let's decide how this ends. Oh, wasn't joining those pieces. I kind of want it to come down like there's say if we get heat miser again. Yeah, I want this to come down at like here. Even though you can't see what I'm doing. Go. I know I need to bring this up still. It looks a little bit weird right now. There we go. Oh, that did not join the way I wanted it to join. Alright, and then in the middle here, let's do... I just want to see what this looks like. Alright, so I don't like it. Let's bring this way up. That looks better. I don't know. Give him some sideburns. Corey's watching it now. I'm so jealous. I don't want to put it on because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but... Bliss is gonna watch some Christmas stuff today and tomorrow. I want to watch Christmas Carol. Junaid, welcome. Bliss says, I also like the one with Captain Picard, but I don't know if any of the streaming apps. What Christmas movie has Captain Picard in it? Or, wow, now I'm blanking on his name. Someone will have to let me know. Bliss loves the sideburns. Alessandra likes looking good, but creepy, yeah. Man, I don't know what I'm doing with this hair. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe it needs to go all up. I'm just gonna like pull this up here and join it, and then that gives me the freedom to kind of figure out what this bottom part looks like. Because we could just go straight down and give him kind of like a bat look. Especially if we like really exaggerated it. Kind of like that. Honestly. Kind of works. Out of all the options I've tried thus far, I think that one works the best. We can add some, like, highlights and stuff to the hair, maybe. I just realized that Nick is saying Super Saiyan Krampus. The world is not ready for that level of holiday power. Patrick Stewart, Mercurial said, it took me a ridiculous long time to come up with his name. I don't know why I was having the same issue. I was completely blanking on his name. Count Chocula, a little Count Chocula. Giving me, yeah, definitely giving me Count Chocula vibes now that I see it. Teresa says, or maybe some horizontal stress lines. Yeah, fit with the stress of the holidays. Alright, I think the next thing I want to do... Nick says he's even got Vegeta's Widow Peak. This boy is gonna go my gen and we're all gonna weep. That was probably one of the nerdiest things I've read out loud on the stream, so thank you for that, Nick. Alright, I want to add like a... I don't know how to explain it. A thing that goes around under here. And in order to see what I'm doing, I'm going to bring the... Alright, I'm going to start with the shape. Just so I can see what I'm doing. Get it kind of in position where I want it to be. Rotate it. And we'll bring it down. So I want to add this like this. Whatever this is. I want it to match the style of the hair. I want it to go this way more. Alright, there we go. And we're going to... something like that. I don't know. It's a start. Madari's here! Welcome, Madari. Bliss says, I said Count Chocula. I never ate that cereal. Oh, really? It's good. Bliss is like a beard, run to the chin, or something like a collar. Yeah, I mean, I'm going for, like, some way to connect all of this together. So it's kind of like a beard collar thing. Bliss says, the more I look at the teeth, the more I'm, like, so creepy, and I can't look away. Alessandra's asking how the weather is. It's cold. It's cold. It's currently, it was, when we started, I think it was 1 degree. It was the coldest I think it got down to, and I could be wrong, is -4 Fahrenheit. But it feels like, so it's currently 3, and it feels like -29. So it's cold. It's very cold. Sridhar, let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Says Merry Christmas to you. Nick is telling me we got down to -4. Yeah. Wind chill hit -40. And then we could start to do the same thing too with the hair up here. I'm actually gonna extend this. Let's go with that. See what I'm gonna do in a minute. Isolate this, just in front, split it, delete all of this, make it lighter. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Let's go all the way out. I think that's a bit too much, actually. I don't know. I'm gonna work on the highlights after the fact, but ooh, what's that? There we go. Making some adjustments. Also need to figure out the ears. Also need to figure out how to join it with the arm. So many details to figure out still. I need to figure out the shading on the face. Well, we can kind of block that in a little bit anyways. Starting in the middle here. I'm gonna come down. And I'm gonna come up. And we'll come around over here and do the same thing. up. Here. Alright, let's see here. And then this gets tricky because there's like a little bit of lightness that has to happen. Alright, let's do this. I'm just gonna go all the way around. I only need to worry about the head here. For now. Just accidentally move something. Oh, where did I move that? Alright, I can just fix it. Alright, I'm just gonna copy this. There we go. That's where I moved it. Okay. Come on. Give me a break. There we go. Alright, and then I need to go back over here. think I can actually just drag this up. There we go. Come on. Too many points. Getting a little chaotic. Oh, I never finished that. Oops. Let's deal with one thing at a time. Come on, just deselect. Oh my gosh, what is that? This point is not cooperating. It's okay. There we go. Sorry about the ignoring the chat for a minute there. I was focused. Odari's digging the hat. Yeah, Odari was live earlier with a Santa hat on. Whew. My goodness, we were down in the 30s and 40s last week and I couldn't handle it. Yeah, Odari, anything 16 up is good for me as well. Odari's saying cold rain, humidity, and wind hurts. My doctor said I need to move to the desert. You need to move to Arizona. Teresa says move to Florida. The weather is great here normally. Mikiro says we only have cold. Oh yeah, Mikiro also in the desert. Mikiro says we only have cold about 3 days of the year, no humidity with the wind. We do have lots of that. Teresa's been there, done that, Teresa, for 2 years. My son was born there, my sister lives there. Florida is not for me. You know. To each their own. Mikiro says I run 3 humidifiers in the bedroom just to get to 40%. Wow. Deserty. Alright, this is starting to feel like the pieces and parts are coming together a bit more. It was a little hit or miss there, but it's starting to get there. A little bit more cohesive than when we first started. You might say. I think I need to make this really big. I'll probably do like 2. There we go. And then we're gonna do another one right here. Teresa likes the shine on the horns. Yeah, we need to get some more highlights in here. Girl, oh, Daria's saying also lived in Texas for 3 years back in high school. That was hot. Yeah, I believe it. And also, Mikiro's saying the great thing about Vegas that no one talks about is no bugs, except the occasional grasshopper swarm. Really? I guess that makes sense. I just never thought about it. that there would be no bugs, no insects. I feel like there needs a little bit of a highlight, right? Right in here too, maybe? Where this eye is? I might not be able to get something in there though. Guess it doesn't really make that much of a difference to really need it. I guess I could put something in the background though. In this weight. Maybe even heavier. That's not really doing anything for me. Alright. What's up next? The ears are looking a little sad. I've been avoiding them since I don't know what I'm doing with them. So, I think that tells me I need to work on them next. This. I don't like the way that turned out. This is me being lazy and not wanting to draw the side a second time. Jai says, that's it, I'm moving to Vegas. All because of the, lack of insects. I mean, I don't really blame you. Priorities, Jack. And the heat, yeah. Odar says, that looks great, Jack. My son said your Krampus is awesome. Thanks! Odari's son drew a Krampus as well. Was that last weekend? I feel like I cannot remember when that was. Was that last weekend? What is time? Definitely want to add a really bright highlight on these ears. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring this down to and then actually I'm changing my mind. I want this to be follow the shape of the ear. I think so. Let me think. I don't want to do this. It's like I want this ear to be like split in half with the highlight. Okay. And then from here, I'm going to add another highlight that goes up like so. Odar saying you drew the Krampus on December 3rd on the Saturday stream. Oh, so that was a while back. Oops. Why did I do this? I don't know how to come down. Alright. I think I've got it now. And then have that piece come off. Gets a little bit lost because that edge gets a little bit lost because of the placement. Alright, and then we'll add a bright highlight right over top. Rick's asking, off topic, may I ask, has anyone made gold looking editable text in InDesign? I have not. I would I would probably... I know InDesign has gradient tools, although they're not quite as easy to work with. It's more like a gradient effect, if I recall. There we go. Getting there. Access to maybe an Illustrator and place it in InDesign. That's what I would do. I would make the text in Illustrator. You can link it as well. So when you place an Illustrator file in InDesign, it'll make it like a linked file, so that anytime you edit that file in Illustrator, you can just update it, and it'll update. So that's what I would do. Yeah. Oh, Corey's asking me how long I'm planning on streaming today, because it's already 2:30 and I've streamed for 2.5 hours. But I was really into it. I was enjoying the Krampus. And I'm gonna do one more thing because I just noticed it and I want to before we hop out. But I am gonna hop out because it is... I should probably not spend the whole day streaming. And it's gonna be darkening those corners. I'm gonna actually darken them and change them to the darker red. Let's change them to a medium dark red. There we go. Hang on. I did this weird. Hold on. Okay. Sort it. This is... Where did I make these? 50%. So we'll do the same thing over here. There we go. Let's go out all the way. Take a look at our scene. There's a Krampus. Bliss says we were enjoying the stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should probably hop out. At least take a break. At least take a break from this. And then come back to it. I am going to try. I'm going to try to work on this and finish it for, I want to finish it before the end of the year. That's my goal. I will be back. Oh, you know what? Speaking of, I will, so here's the plan. So I am going to hop off, because I have some other things to do. But, and then I just need to kind of take a break. I don't like to work on things for like, 4 hours at a stretch. I like to like walk away from it and then look at it again, because I feel like you get to, anyways, you need to take breaks. But I will probably be streaming on Monday. I don't know what time on Monday. I have to look at my schedule, and I don't remember who all streams on Monday. So if I accidentally stream over top of somebody, sorry. I might stream at 12 p.m. again, Eastern time on Monday. So if anybody knows of anybody who's streaming on Monday at noon, let me know now. Otherwise, it's probably going to be the time I stream. But I'll be streaming again on Monday. My plan for this is to fill in the rest of the shelves back here. And once I get all these filled in, then on Monday's stream, we're going to finish up the Krampus, and we're going to finish up... I want to put some stuff on the steps, and that'll probably be it. So Monday's stream will be... I'm going to finish this. I'm going to marathon it on Monday, and just, like, we're going to finish it. So I'm going to stream on Monday. Bliss is saying I don't think anybody does, Jack. Okay. I hate to, like, overlap people. I don't remember if anybody streams on Monday at that time. I feel like they do not. Anyways, yes, I'll stream on Monday. I'll work on this. And then I don't know when I'll be back. I will also be streaming next weekend. I just don't know when yet. So stay tuned for that when I figure out my schedule. So I'll be streaming Monday. I'll be streaming next weekend. And then I should be back to my regular schedule beyond that. So, I'll be... If I don't see you, though, before the end of the new year, have a happy new year and all that jazz. There's Bliss will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be watching Bliss tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to follow Bliss and go watch Bliss tomorrow at 1 p.m. here on Behance. Bliss is saying I still have Halloween assets. You know, we're still working on Halloween illustration. We just made it Christmas by a Krampus, so... Thank you all for hanging out with me. I've had some time free up, so I will be really focused on, subscriber stuff and live streaming stuff in the new year. But, anyways, be sure to follow all the streamers on Behance. Let me see here. Who did we have? We had Bliss, we had Odari, we had Gareth, Mercurial, Katarina streams on Discord occasionally. Did I miss any streamers? If I missed you, I'm sorry. But also, thank you so much to everybody else who joined. Shraffle, Asif, Bliss, Corey, Alessandra, Esmeraldo, Frank, Gareth, George, Yoann, Junaid, Katarina, Kevin, Mercurial, Michael or Mikhail. Let me know if I apologize. Momita, Nick, Neural, Odari, Rick, Tamil, Samer, Sohel, Sridhar, and Teresa. Thank you, everybody. And have a happy holidays. Have a great new year. I feel like there was something else I had to tell you, but it escapes my mind. Go watch Bliss tomorrow. Go watch me on Monday. And yeah. That's gonna be it. Oh, I'm gonna go watch The Year There Wasn't a Santa Claus, or whatever that movie was now with Heatmeister. Alright. Bye, everyone.